video is brought to you by Sutco Transportation. Sutco's hiring drivers. Chilliwack, Okanagan, and the Kootenays. Go to sutco.ca to apply. Use promo code QUADFAN. Hiring Super B wood chip drivers, Super B flat deck, quad deck, home every weekend. It's a pretty sweet job, if I do say so myself. Good morning, everyone. Just fueled up here in how do you pronounce it? Bingen? I think Bingen. I did not fuel up all the way, I just fueled up partially. Now we have how many hours of fuel on board? Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 hours of fuel on board. Don't want to put in too much fuel because I am overweight. Well, if I filled up all the way, I would be overweight. But if I run at half a tank, I am going to be underweight. Or I'll be dead on. At exactly half a tank, I'll be dead on weight. I'm just slightly over half a tank right now. But by the time we get to the next scale, I'll be legal. I'm maybe 50, 70 pounds over right now. So even if there's a scale right here, right now, I'm sure they'd be fine with it. There's a train parked on the siding. So this is Highway 14. We are eastbound along the Columbia River Gorge. July 15th, 9:07 a.m. Beautiful Friday. And all the tourists are coming out on a Friday and nobody's driving the speed limit. And so far, it's aggravated me. What do you do, right? So, say you're complaining about traffic, but at the end of the day, it's still just fine. It's fine. So yesterday, huge accident on I-84. Somehow a big rig managed to jump the no posts and lay itself sideways across the road. And it had all these signs that go, road closed 20 miles ahead, road closed, use alternate route. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, I'll take the Hood River Bridge. No, I'm way overweight for that. Can't do that. I'll go the southbound detour. That's about, I don't know how much longer, but it was long enough of a detour. I'm like, well, then I can't make the delivery. Well, I guess I'm not making the delivery, because no matter which way I go, I'm not going to make the delivery. So I'm like, then there's no point of doing a detour. I'll just go up ahead where the highway is closed. Hopefully the highway's only closed for a few hours and then I'll get going. By the time I got to the accident scene, westbound was open. No delay at all, just zoomed right through. the big rig had closed all of eastbound. The big rig was going westbound, jumped the no post, and ended up all the way on the eastbound lanes, blocking the whole highway eastbound. So I was actually fine. It slowed me down a bit, and then Portland had a crazy traffic jam that slowed me down a lot. And then a bunch of construction, more construction. So I ended up losing quite a bit of time, but I made it there about 10 minutes before they stopped receiving trucks, and they unloaded me, no issues. So I loaded today morning, first thing at 6 in the morning. So we're headed home. Well, we're headed for West Kelowna. Drop the trailer there, and some other driver will have to deliver this load because I won't have the time to deliver it today. And then it's time for vacation, so expect some vacation videos mixed in with trucking videos. I'll mix it up a bit. I've got a bunch of extra trucking videos, so you guys will get, I think, at least 3 trucking videos, and then I'll make sure I get at least 2 vacation videos recorded. I'm kind of hoping the vacation videos are going to be going from Golden through Yoho National Park. It's National Park, right? I got Mount Robson wrong 2 weeks ago. That's a provincial park, not national, so my bad. I got that wrong. Thanks for correcting me, by the way. I appreciate it. Maybe Yoho is provincial as well. But we'll head into Banff National Park for sure. And then on the return trip, we plan on doing Jasper. None of that's written in stone yet, so we'll see. But we'll either way, my vacation videos will be some beautiful mountain videos, driving our pickup. And I know some of you guys are here only for the trucking videos. That's why I'll pepper in trucking videos as well. .5 degrees Celsius today, or now anyway. It's going to be another hot one. If you guys want to see more of Highway 14, I just finished recording a bonus video. Of going through a whole bunch of tunnels on Highway 14, and just a beautiful drive. Just go hit that join button down below, and for 99 cents Canadian a month, you guys get a bonus video every weekend. That video would have come out 2 weeks ago. The one that would be right ahead of this one here. So, of course, if you guys want a sticker of my truck, and do the $4.99 Canadian or the higher version, and I'll send me your mailing address, and I'll send you a sticker. The sticker itself cost me about $2.50, and then mailing, I'm like, if you pay me about $5, I'll send you the sticker. I'm not making money off of you, but I'll send you the sticker. And you only have to go to the higher tier for 1 month if you want. Just pay for the sticker. Then you can go back to the lower tier. Or at all. As long as you've paid for the sticker, I'm not losing money. You can jump in for just 1 month, do the $4.99. Send me your address. To my email address. It's down in the description. If it's not It has to be. You guys have been sending me emails, so it has to be on at least the bonus video, the membership video. Somewhere in there, there's got to be my email address. Send me an email because you guys are figuring it out. So I'm sure I put my email in there. And if not, just shoot me a message in here. I will provide you my email address. I've got a separate YouTube email address that I give out. Don't want to get a whole bunch of emails on my work personal email. This is town of Lyle, L-Y-L-E. Lyle Cougars. Another tunnel here that my GPS says I cannot fit through. I am 13 feet 3 inches tall. Tunnel is 13 feet and 3 inches. What a beautiful day. This is fun. I'm looking forward to my vacation and do a whole bunch more driving on my vacation. You know you love driving when you go for vacation and do what you do for work. Drive. Also means I'm doing the right job. Popo's got his lights on, but he's way off on the side of the road. Another Popo here. Lots of Popo out. Train. The problem on this highway isn't that people are driving too fast. The problem is they're driving too slow. I guess because it's a slow tourist, the locals get frustrated and speed like crazy getting by these people. So hence why they're handing out all these souvenirs to the locals. The tourists are all slow. Looks like almost everything is empty. I don't know what the grain cars should be full, right? Lumber cars are all empty. Oh, there's a little bit of lumber on that one. That one's got a bit of lumber. On the other side of the river there is that big building with these big fans and big cooling fans, these cooling towers. Somebody suggested that might be a data center, because there's a lot of electricity coming into that place too. So it makes sense that it might be a huge data center, because there's a lot of electricity coming in and then cooling fans. I thought a nuclear power generation, because I figure cooling everything and then putting out power, but there is no nuclear facility anywhere near here, so the electricity could be coming in, and it's a big data storage. It could be like Google Data or something, or any of the other big data storages. They'd probably use the river to help cool as well. So it's basically just west of the Dalles. You're good, Mr. Driver. No oncoming. You're good. That sign says Googleville. I don't know what that means. I just realized we're shooting video on the exact same highway we shot video yesterday. Well, not yet, but we will be. The ending this video will be on the same highway we were on yesterday. Whoops, try not to do that. Go in the opposite direction, so it's alright. Everything's pretty darn golden here. Not much green left. Well, the trees are all still green, but the grass is all gold. We went down this road 3 weeks ago into the Dalles. 17 miles, we merge in with the road that we were on yesterday. See if the shoulder cam lasts the whole video, because I already shot a bonus video with it and I'm not charging the battery, so, and I think in the past it usually makes about 2 hours, so it should be alright. Over here, I always forget to look for them. There are these stone huts hidden inside of these cliffs. Right there's one. Right there. There's a stone hut right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Because they blend in so well. Oh, there's a helicopter with a bucket, water bucket. Is there a forest fire nearby? I think he's not really going down to get water, so definitely used for firefighting. We're starting to get more and more forest fires in BC, and if you look here, everything is pretty gold here. This place is primed for not a forest fire, but a wildfire. Excuse me. Readjust that. Comfortable again. Columbia Hills State Park. And then along with the rock huts, there's rock fences all over the place too. See the remnants of all these rock fences from the early settler days. You really have to look for it to even notice. It's like running all the way along over here, this rock fence. Runs diagonally across sometimes, and you'll see a rock fence on the right hand side.
Happy Friday, everyone. Dave is asking that your trip sheets get sent into him today, please. Thank you, Tammy.
Why? That's not a coincidence. Come on. It seems almost every week or every other week when I send in my trip sheet, I sent mine in 25 minutes ago, right before I started driving. 25 minutes later, they're asking for everybody's trip sheets. Am I their alarm clock to ask people for their trip sheets? It happens so often. Right after I send mine in, we get a notification to send them in. And what a trip sheet is me tracking my time and my trips, my mileage. I send that all in, and they go through it and make sure they have the exact same numbers on their end before giving me my payday, to make sure that their numbers don't have a discrepancy against my numbers. And if there's a discrepancy, it's like, wait, you said you drove this many miles, we said you drove this many miles, let's Google it and see. Or, oh, it says you sat here at a customer for 10 hours and 12 minutes. We'll pay you for that, because the e-log doesn't automatically put that in. Drivers that drive with these big cowboy hats on, how do you do that? I can't drive with a hat with a brim on the back because I put my head against the back of the seat too much. Unless you have your seat, oh, that's probably it. That's probably it. My seat is straight up. Like, it's a 90-degree angle. Is that 90? Yeah, 90-degree angle. For some reason, my brain went dumb there. 90-degree angle my seat sits at. End of the day, my back does not feel sore. I sit right straight up all day long. No slouching. And it is so weird to get used to that. But once you're used to it, you can't go back. So if you want to drive and have your back hurt less, sit more comfortably, but you find sitting upright very uncomfortable, just do one notch. Make your seat one notch steeper than you're used to. And ride like that until you forget that you have made that change, until you're so used to it that you don't realize you made that change. Until that one notch isn't uncomfortable anymore. Then go do one more notch until you're sitting upright and proper. And once you've done that, you can't go back. You feel so good at the end of the day. your spine can actually take the impacts of all the bumps and stuff like that without hurting at the end of the day. So on my pickup, seat is right 90-degree angle. In the truck, 90-degree angle. Every vehicle I get into, 90-degree angle. My wife hated it at first, but she slowly got used to it as well. I was like, oh, once you get used to it, it's fine. In fact, it's much better once you get used to it. Beautiful section of the highway here. I love this. Apple crates or fruit crates. I'm not sure what they're in there, but fruit. Lots of fruit going down to those. I don't know what they make down there. Juice or. In Bingen, you saw the big. I guess you guys didn't see it. That was on the bonus video. Big fruit packing building. I guess 2 dogs. Oh, no, 3 dogs and a bicyclist. See the wind farms way in the background. I don't know if, depending on the size of screen you're watching on, the horizon. Well, I'm looking at the wind farm too much. The horizon in the background, so wind farm everywhere. You see wind turbines, hundreds and hundreds of wind turbines, and they're both on the Oregon side and they're on this side too. We just can't see them on this side. I guess you saw some of them yesterday when we came down that hill. We'll see some when we go up the hill. But from here all the way to Tri-City, there's just all these wind farms. And every single time we drive down I-84, you see trailer after trailer of more wind turbines. I saw some of those blades going down the highway yesterday. I'm like, I really, really want to capture one of those on video. I guess I've seen them on video myself, and video doesn't do it justice, does it? Those things are so massive, those blades. And what limits those wind turbines from being bigger is the legal width you can go, legal height. So how big round can you make the base of those blades? And then how long can you make the blades and still transport them along a highway legally? They have this special trailer designed just for the blades, and it's a really long trailer. And they've got pilot cars on the front and behind. Basically, they're using every permit in the book to get them the biggest size possible. So the limiting factor on the size of the turbines are the size of the size that you're legally allowed to transport down the highway. There you can see a bunch of wind turbines on the Washington side here too. Yeah, there's brights on. So we're going to come off of Highway 14 and merge onto Highway 97. Or more like Highway 97 merges onto Highway 97. It's a weird design road here. It works. Car staying on the Highway 14. Right over here is where we exited yesterday and drove down into the gorge. Now by rights, Walmart should be faster than me there. Excuse me. I never took my allergy pill today. I don't know if my coughing's worse than normal, but I feel like I'm worse than normal. Looks like most of them are running, a couple are not. If they're shut down, there's, I guess, 3 reasons why a wind turbine gets shut down. One is maintenance. It gets shut down, needs its regular maintenance. 2 is it's too windy. If it gets too windy, those things obliterate themselves. So if it gets to a certain wind speed, they shut them down. And number 3 is there's not enough demand for electricity. So if there's not a demand for the electricity, they shut them down as well. Seeing there's only a couple shut down, so I would say those are probably for maintenance reasons. Almost to the top. See the beautiful mountain in the background? my brain is blank on what the mountain is called. I said it yesterday. I see Mount St. Helens down there. And no, that's not Mount Hood, because Mount Hood's behind us. I see that in my mirror too. Yep, that's gonna bother me. I gotta figure out what the name of that mountain is. Mount Adams? Rainier's further north, right? Because I was thinking Rainier, but I'm sure Rainier is further north. It's got to be Adams, Mount Adams. I'm gonna think. That's my guess. Don't take my word for that one, but. Oh, shoulder cam just ran out of battery. Almost made it to the end. Almost. It did all right. It shot almost 2 videos. We'll see if this scale is open today. It was open yesterday. Yeah, Mount Adams. I'm going with Mount Adams. Tell me I'm wrong. Well, no, don't tell me I'm wrong. Unless I'm actually wrong. Once we get to Yakima, pretty sure we can see Mount Adams, which would be this one, and Rainier further north. And I can definitely see Mount St. Helens today, way out to the left-hand side, and in my mirror I can see Mount Hood. Mount St. Helens you can only see on the right day. Blends in with the rest of the mountains. And the top of it was blown off, so it's not as tall as it used to be. Pilot car ahead. I guess they're still doing construction. I'm like, hey, looks like construction's done. Nope, they're still working on stuff ahead. scale is open. The scale's never open. Now it's open 2 days in a row. Excuse me. I'm glad I only put in a half tank of fuel. Else I would have been overweight here now. And I am. I did burn exactly what I thought I would burn. We're right on the half tank mark, so I should be good. Yeah, I didn't get the best sleep last night, but that's okay. Get home and get some good sleep tonight. Only one night is alright. Down. truck status pass. But I think I'll leave that for yesterday. I'll leave that for yesterday. I guess this is where I'll leave it here. So thank you guys so much for supporting me. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. I see new subscribers very slowly trickling in. This is the time of year that I always lose subscribers, and finally this year has been much better than past years, so algorithms must have liked me a little more. But now that it's in July here, I'm kind of gonna have the next 2 months are gonna be very dry for me. So if you're here, I would really appreciate a sub out of you guys. Keep me from going down too far, and then in the winter we'll go back up again. I'd appreciate that. And if not, that's okay too. Thank you for being here. That's good enough for me. I'm out of here. You guys rock. I can't honk at these nice people. Next time we'll honk next time. It's okay.